Hello once again. I decided to record another little video um, with the Viper jet. This time I'm going to be flying around the newly released FlyTampa Las Vegas. It is, so far from what I could tell, a very frame heavy scenery. It looks amazing, but from what I could tell right now, there is no other scenery that I have ever installed before that takes as much of a frame hit as this one does. Not even New York City takes that much of a frame hit. So right now, as you can see, I'm just sitting here and I'm only getting 23 frames a second, and these are the settings that I'm running at. So pretty much almost everything is on maximum except the visual effects and the reflection, which I never use, and I do not have draw pack parked aircraft or scenery shadows. So, and once again, my computer is, the Core i7 8700K. I have it overclocked at 5 gigahertz, 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM, and the Nvdia GTX 1080 Ti with 11 gigs of video memory. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing started so we can fly around a little bit. So I'll do a little bit of flying around in the daytime, and then I will change it to nighttime and do a little bit more there. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do a midfield takeoff here. I'm running the Xplane 1150 Beta 17, which just got released. Well, for me it came in yesterday, and I was having a lot of stuttering again with Beta 15 and Beta 16, but this one seemed to fix the problems again. Except the terrain here on this taxiway seems to be a little bit stubborn, like if it was a mud or something, grass. Alright, let's go to this place. I think this package was $32. Probably nobody cares by now, since FS 2020 is about to come out in what, like 3 weeks now. But as I've said before, I'm still going to keep flying Xplane because I have a lot of scenery for it, and my little home cockpit probably will not work with FS 2020, so I definitely don't want to stop using that. And I'm only recording at 30 frames per second, so it might not translate good to, how smooth the simulator is. And I'm only getting 20 frames per second right here, right now. 28 on this side. I'm gonna try to stay pretty low so that we can see the details. There is a lot of detail. I was flying around with a helicopter the other day here, and it's just obviously you can hover, you can go a lot slower. I was just admiring all the little details that there is on the buildings and the streets and everything there. There's the stratosphere. They even got moving billboards or animated billboards, and I think you can replace them so that they take up, you know, less a frame hit. So you can actually, there's some little things you can actually replace some files so that they are not animated, and I guess it would probably run a little bit better. I should actually try that because it's pretty pathetic, the frame rate that I get with this one here. It looks very nice though. I think it actually looks better than Orbx. It's hard to say. Oops. You could see a lot of the cars are just static on the ortho pictures there, the ortho photos. So they're just frozen in place, but there is also other ones that are moving. This looks amazing at night too, as you'll see once I, you know, change it to nighttime. Go a little bit lower so that we can get a better view. Right now I'm about, I guess, 2,000 feet over the terrain here, so I'll try to go down to 1,000. I also have the what's it called, that package, the ones that I was installing a while back, the Ortho for Nevada, but obviously that's probably hidden underneath. Oh, the Forkboy Ortho, how can I forget? I did so many videos about it. Oh, there's a strip. The waterfalls, they actually have movement in the water, or the, I'm sorry, the fountain. Oh, the Luxor has that that light, you know, coming out the top. Really nice at night. I'll just fly over the airport and then I'll change it over to nighttime and do the same circuit again. You can see the terminals and all that in the airport. I wish I would have turned on the draw parked aircraft again, because I forgot to turn it on, so everything looks so empty. Oh, there's one airplane there actually. A couple of them there, but not too many. And there's the satellite terminal over here. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and change it to nighttime. Let's try right there. I am using a light mod also. I'm not sure if it's the one called Better Lights, but these are not the default lights for the city and all that. And I'm pretty sure it's not included in the Las Vegas package. It's just something that's already in one of my plugins. It actually makes it look very nice. So just go ahead and do the flyover over the strip again, and then I'll just come around over the airport again and land. I am offline again, so I can break all the rules if I want to. There's the Luxor. You can see the light. There's I think that's Nellis Air Force Base down there. And then the North Las Vegas Airport, just over there. I've tried taking screenshots of these like night, textures and all that, the lighting, but it doesn't get represented well on the screenshots. It looks a lot better on video. And once again, I went up to 4,000 without even wanting to. Come back down to about 3,000. Looks very nice. I know FS 2020 is gonna be a lot more realistic, I guess, or from what we've seen so far. But this looks pretty amazing as well. Yes, the only thing I can think of that will make the frame rates much better on the Microsoft Flight Simulator would be that we're actually going to be like streaming a video of the landscape and the houses and the buildings and everything. It's not going to be like our video cards are going to be drawing it per se, doing all the calculations of everything the way they are now, I guess. So I can see that would give us much better frame rates, because it's basically like you're going to be flying over a video, kind of. But we'll see. I haven't heard too many people say negative things about it. Everything seems to be that a pretty good computer, maybe even better, a little bit better than mine, can give them about 35 to 45 frames a second, which if it looks as amazing as we've seen, that's actually really good. I'm getting down into the 20 here, 1920 frames a second. I did not try it with the world objects on high rather than maximum, but I would imagine that it wouldn't be too much better than this as far as the frame rate. I might get 2 or 3 frames, but maybe everything will look much emptier, less buildings and houses, less cars on the road. So who knows if it's gonna be worth it to get a couple of frames but make it look much worse. So many colors, that looks so nice. Alright, now just overfly the airport as well and look at the terminals at night, and then I'll turn it around and land. It's definitely worth the $32, you know, that they're asking for it. Too bad you need a supercomputer to run it, just like everything else. I should actually try it with a number of world objects only on medium and maybe also on high, just to see how much of an improvement in frame rates it gives me. But then if some of the big buildings, you know, the casinos and all that on the strip start disappearing, then what's the point? Might as well just fly in the stock one then. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and see where we're at. Can't even see the airport, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn it around here and just bring it into land. Go ahead and land on the inboard runway just so that we can see the terminals a little bit better. Now the puppies say I'm way too low, but actually feels like I'm too high. yoke is a little touchy right now. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that little tour of the city. It's definitely beautiful to look at. So hopefully I'll be making another video about something soon. I have no idea about what. That's why I haven't posted any lately. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy your flights and have a good one. Until next time.